finding the perfect archetypical draft is once again ringing true.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to see how Bro can protect their Varus in this situation and what they end up picking for Showmaker. A lot of threats coming in here. The Silas pick makes complete sense. Good value with both the Vial, the Oriole, and the Ashol.
And you can also...
options.
Oh, there's the Swain. So it's one of Showmaker's favorites. If we remember all the way back to Worlds a few years ago, is Swain absolutely dominating. Yep. This is the guy that really put Swain on the map here for our LCK mid laners and is continuing to find success on it.
Yep, I think Swain is a pick where, you know, in the right situation is just so valuable, so strong, but also can be quite feast or famine. If he's behind, you can burst through him before he really gets out value. If he's ahead, he just feels immortal. And
some chain CC available here for the Giga Chads, but we'll see how they do against an undefeated D+. As we jump onto the Rift.
In terms of, like, you can fire your Q off, but you're outranged by the Karma. You kind of need level 3 really to just look for an all-in if you want to have pressure. So the swap makes sense. Bro already leashing some XP towards Morgan in the mid lane. And this is where it's a tough decision. Morgan's just going to force him out.
Yeah, so he just dives in. In fact, if a Vault Breaker connects, it could be real dangerous. Shu has to flash, and they'll take that. And Bro also zoning him off an entire wave of minions. Felt like it left us wanting more, you know? I feel like you want to see those big demon flares, you know, that big value. But we just didn't get that over.
I love the fights where he's just...
Oh, well, Showmaker going to get cocooned. There's the charm. The layering is gorgeous as Lucid's going to come in. Showmaker drinking the potion. No, actually hadn't had it.
I think he's dead, honestly.
I think he might be dead, yeah. By might, like that is like he's dead. As Beryl is going to pick up the turret aggro, even throws down the cheeky little Q and survives. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, it is a dead Cassante. As Hype is calculated. He does manage to get one here as Humbug goes in. The flash out from Lucid. Here is the Demonic Ascension and Showmaker trying to get work done as the Repel brings Polu up and he makes it out. Still, Showmaker just pushing them all away and Shu going to be able to grab his kill as the Elise does go down. Beryl, surprisingly, is really far up in the enemy jungle. But he is not going to be going down this time. There go two of the grubs.
I think also Polu got kind of unlucky.
Oh, Arrow going to connect here onto Showmaker. He finds some Sith Lightning onto Hype here as the Nevermove pulls him back. But Closer with that Orb of Deception is deceiving nobody because we knew exactly what was going to happen there and he takes down the Swain.
This is what I've missed with
Ragdolls. Yeah. Oh my God, aiming the value.
Oh, the big dive.
What goes up must come down, ladies and gentlemen, and aiming is going to kill the Elise. Not allowed to eat the honey fruit. And this is you're not allowed to kill the minions if your Elise needs to get out.
Yeah,
look, just aiming at you. Aiming at you as well.
Just kills them. Hype, you did him dirty.
But still, it was funny.
It was very funny.
All right, there's the Vault Breaker flash. Oh my God, the kitchen sink.
What did he say to them?
Get the value. All right, Hex Flash over here from Polu is okay. Shu decides to go aggressive, all out onto Morgan, but Polu's tanking the turret, sidesteps. I mean, there always is. Everything's separated by Teemos. Is Lucid going to dive forward onto Humbug? As once again, it looks like Bro are just going to be able to get one out of the three, unless Arrow going to be connecting here onto the Pantheon. Demonic Ascension, but they just take down the Spartan Warrior right in front of them. No smite available, but DK is still able to grab one of these grubs. Humbug diving forward, cease and desist into that backline as they're just trying to block it. As aiming, getting a fair few shots through, flashes out eventually, but there goes the Karma, there goes the Swain, and Bro with a gorgeous team fight.
You wait out the ult, you start fighting again. It's why I think it would have been better if they had champions like...
no. We're zooming in. Humbug. Surprise, Showmaker. He is very dead.
Yeah.
And get the heck back into the game.
Yeah, and ultimately you're not relying on this slightly weak Swain. Like 181 gold that was, by the way.
I'm glad we saw that. And he's just giggling about it as well. He's like pretty free-flowing on the side of Bro.
It's good against like Cocoon, it's good against arrows. Deceptively, he's so
no. Yeah, Shu is in a bunch of trouble, but Lucid comes down as well. Morgan gonna be taken out. The arrow sails by majestically. And Bro just lose their top laner. I wouldn't mind a Mega Blast Cone or two this game, you know? So that's what we're going to be seeing. But this composition sieges really well. Arrow going to be flying through, and that interrupts the back on this Cassante. And now maybe they can kill him. He doesn't find the Q. As now looking to get on top of Humbug, who just says, nah, I'm going to Vault Breaker you. Polu comes in just to make sure that they're going to go down. I think D+ are clued in, ladies and gents. As Chains of Corruption and Humbug was just standing there, ladies and gentlemen. He will get stunned up and then poked in the back. And that is Lucid to lock that one down. No jungler, no chance of stopping this Otacon unless they all group up and try and go 4v5. But that will be a big old gamble. Arrow going to connect there as it lands onto Lucid. He does get freed as now Closer dancing around the fight. They take down the Cassante to start this one off. Can Bro do it? That is going to be Otacon taken, and now they can take a very short trip home. Morgan surviving for so long, aiming to lock down the kill, and very quickly they take 400 gold from all of them.
To get if you're ahead. You know, D+ no longer have that as like a comeback.
Oh, good sidestep there. Nice. As Arrow still going to connect. Humbug making his way over. Not actually overcommitting to this one as, Polu almost just explodes as into the backline goes the Vi. Maybe a bit too far, but there's so much damage, my God! The Bros just tidy it up. Beryl also not going to be safe. One more charge left in that Spirit Rush. DK back out onto the map somewhat as Chains of Corruption going to connect. That's going to grab a cleanse, but the arrow comes in. Lucid now looking to switch targets here as they dive towards Humbug. Never Move is good, and they take down the jungler. As DK, they've taken down the jungler before. Charm out from Closer doesn't really connect. He's completely oomed. Well, they get the vision of it. They're going to stick to it by the looks of things. Morgan diving on in as well. This is certainly dangerous. As Lucid going to move forward. He can get into the pit. Can he get the steal? That's the question. No, they just burst him down. The all-out brings the jungler out of the pit. It's down to 400 as he flashes back in. Closer goes golden, but he's going to get knocked back here. Shiu, can you take down the mid lane? The answer is no, not quite. And
not one of those tall step ladders. Like
no.
Yeah. Like the ones you have when you...
It's the one your Gran uses to reach the jam that's on the top shelf of the cupboard.
Yeah, and Showmaker unfortunately stumbled and fell.
Yeah, well, cease and desist into the backline, aiming taken out of the fight as Lucid soaking damage pretty well. And that demonic stepladder is kind of doing things. Shiu's going to be able to take one kill in this fight as Polu dives up and then he comes back down. They take down the Varus very comfortably in this CC layering one after the other. The Bros will just casually waltz towards a Game 1 victory in this best of 3. Blue side is strong, but man, it was a dominant one here in Game 1. Especially because the look on Bengi and Hachani's faces, like Hachani was feeling a little bit rough about it, but Bengi was still laughing, still happy. They know that it's the best of 3. You know, going into Game 2, you'll have blue side. They might be able to turn things around, and then Game 3 is kind of a free-for-all. It's all about who... As Gangplank being considered, likely the Shiu option does give them some scaling, and also adds to their engage, right? You put the Cannon Barrage down, as you're not going to be picking that. That's a Tryndamere. That's a lock-in.
Tryndamere mid into the Corki. This is certainly a matchup back when Tryndamere was first played mid lane. This is sort of matchup we'd thrive on, just being able to get an advantage and dive.
I'm also pretty sure Showmaker has played this in the past. I don't know how recently. I'm going to check it out now.
I'm going to be completely honest. This is the sort of composition you end up with in solo queue from D+ Kier.
Yeah. Okay, guess the win rate. And guess how many times he's died.
Oh. I mean, his ult stops him from dying.
Yeah. Hit that 100% win rate on that trend and bring us to a Game 3. We'll have to find out as we jump into the game.
If they're standing against a wall and Siwu is in Mega, they have setup.
Yep.
Otherwise, nothing.
Yeah, it's rough.
These are two very, very strict conditions.
How about the lumbering tree? The Ents are not known for their speed. Beryl's not known for his decision-making, as he is now going to also do the same thing. He's flashing. Polu's flashing.
He actually traded advantageously.
Beryl's 1v1ing. The Buckler shield does absolutely nothing. Hype's going to move on over. The Ignite goes down. Voidseeker comes through. Beryl's dead. Vision. Beryl throwing Bucklers. Spear narrowly missing there as the Hextech Minefield is going to try and block the entrance. Beryl gonna get flashed on by Morgan. Headbutt pulverize, and Beryl's in the blender and will be taken down. Can they get more is the question though. As Shiu, really good Naba. Morgan in trouble. They're diving in. Shiu actually not activating the Mega Gnar just yet as the wallop connects onto Humbug. They do manage to get one of these grubs as Showmaker is going ballistic. The ultimate's available, and now Hype in the back of this pit really going to struggle, but he does have that satchel in place. And Undying Rage comes down, triple for the Tryndamere. This is what Beryl was looking for, I guess, in that play earlier on. As Aiming wants to kill Closer. Closer wants his plane to drive faster as Beryl doesn't get the heroic charge, but he does get the buckler, because that one's targeted. Aiming not interested in
I'm not sure who's going to deal with him in the side lane.
Well, we'll have to find out a little bit later. We're all about bridges that are actually approached, being the things that we're focusing on. As Polu taking a bit of damage here, Humbug clearing out a control ward, as he also gets a free trip towards his turret and dances away from the brambles. Humbug, the Deathfire Grass.
What was the distance? With a rocket belt, Deathfire Grasp them, satchel them into you.
And Deathfire Grasp them before the rockets land, so you can maximize the damage from the amp of the Deathfire Grasp. Oh god, that'd be gorgeous. Let's focus on this fight, potentially down towards the bottom side, as Beryl probably going to be denied this little engage moment. This is awkward though, because now the tree is smashed into a wall. The double knockup from the ulti here. Short channel just to keep them in place is Aiming. Killer Instinct, and it's going to be the buckler wielder that takes them down. And now Polu trying to play defense.
Once again, D+ kind of have a composition that's decent with Chemtech, you have the healing from Lucid.
Ooh, there's the wallop. The Gnar pushes him back as, oh no, doesn't hit the wall, and Hype's able to flash. Still, Keeper's Verdict gonna get them out of there, and Beryl not taking as much as Bro would have liked from that Mega Inferno Bomb. Now that's on cooldown. Now Humbug is very low. DK could get something done up here. Showmaker is just pushing. This is, yeah, this is what Tryndamere does, guys. He sits in side lane and he go hit turret.
That's his job.
I've seen a lot of this.
He's got places to be, I guess.
Well, we're looking to kill a turret.
Closer, notoriously not a romantic guy. He doesn't care about the flowers.
Yeah, and this is going to be feats of strength as well for Bro, as they do just overload the bottom side of the map. They are going to be able to take this one down, and so that is some upgraded shoes that they put together for themselves, as Closer is, oh yeah, he's dead. Thrown into the wall and mashed into a pulp. That is going to be the kill. They decide that they will let the Lord live for now. And meanwhile, Closer's dead. Yeah. So Closer was dead because he was the one that just died and I commentated it. So my brain is suffering just a little.
Yeah, he needed a flash there, I think is my... If he wanted to be in his flash.
야, 따면 이긴다. 따면 공승. Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. He's like, if you kill him, it's a free win. That's what he said. And show me... know that they care about Zero about it. As Mega Inferno Bomb comes down, that's not going to kill this one. As Beryl charges the ulti, doesn't actually throw it through. And big ones are starting to rain down. Shiu does have Mega Gnar prepared. As now the ulti comes down. But Beryl, he's going to walk. Aiming, walk. A lot of walk being a good strategy here as Morgan trying to be that front line. Showmaker able to just slash his way out spinningly. They're levying. As, all right, it's another wallop and pulls back Closer. Oh, God. Oh, it's just lunch in a plane. As Aiming is going to be able to supercharge his way out of that, and you can't even kill the wave. There's one melee minion, just enough.
Oh, it's the just start out of time of the game.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's the strategy.
Guys, make Tryndamere a team fight.
Well, I mean, they are in the lane that Showmaker is in. So that will help Showmaker team fight, as Shiu's going to teleport in. He has Mega Gnar for another half a second, as Keeper's Verdict says goodbye, cow, and Humbug's in so much trouble. Showmaker's getting CC'd a little bit. He's got Undying Rage, but now he can even just reset and go home if he'd like to. Lucid is pouncing forward over the wall there as well. I think that might be a little bit, never mind, it's not over-aggressive because he can just withdraw. Goes back home. Beryl is dancing forward, gets himself a beautiful steadfast presence to lock them in place. And now Closer, I mean, he'll kill Beryl, but Beryl will set up the Killer Instinct for Aiming, and there is the ace for D+.
I heard some warning things.
I really hope Showmaker is that guy in chat, like in the game, that's like, no, don't help me. No, don't. I need to see if I can solo it. I can solo it. I can solo it, guys. Look, no, go away, Aiming. No, go away. I'm soloing it. No, guys. All All right, well, that is Keeper's verdict. That's going to get rid of Humbug. That is going to make sure that this Baron is not long for the world. Now Beryl is keeping them busy. Showmaker is spotted by a sapling and now just flashes in to everything. Undying Rage is going to be used here. He will have the Q, but he's still dead. Closer able to survive this one as well as Xiu wanting to hop around this minefield.
Oh, the grab!
Oh no, the grab, the flash forward, and there's the takedown from Lucid to get some revenge. Aiming with the Killer Instinct will take down the Lord. It's a double kill there. Xiu is done with this game. It is way too silly. And Monty Python, they told us all about things being too silly. Xiu knows exactly how that feels as he looks to take down Hype on the fountain, while the rest of his team finally gets their act together and sends us to a Game 3. There is no series that I want 3 games in more than this one, and the Giga Chads will give it to us with DK there as well, helping out with their pretty textbook win. Hype did a lot of damage, much as Ziggs is wont to do, but Xiu's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he did. He was mega, and they were against a wall several times.
Several times.
That's the condition.
Yeah.
It's a very strange game.
I feel like about it. Lee Sin's a fun one though for Humbug. He is so good on this champion. We've been singing his praises for quite some time. This draft makes little to no sense for me on D+'s side, not from what it has turned into now. Like this, you know, the pick composition, the way that they can really make sure that they kill someone and then like have a lot of mobility around fights. But just the opportunities that they passed up. Everyone at home and here at LoL Park, I hope that we can pool our energy so that we can become smarter at a unit to be worthy of this game. Let's get into it.
No.
I did that once on a camp, and it was disgusting.
That sounds
Yeah,
disgusting.
there was creamed corn, and the problem in Australia is we often have Vegemite. I know you could be a point of contention as Lucid's over the wall, and Hype gonna flash immediately, gets the Cyclone out of Lucid.
Got the flash at a Showmaker, I think pretty big. You
Yeah.
know? I mean, obviously it's a LeBlanc, so not the most punishing cooldown to be without.
So Hextech Ultimatum has got to be used very, very well if he is going to survive. Let's see how this one's going to go. He just doesn't get to use it.
Doesn't get to click the button. Yep, well executed. Good kick from Handback to set it up. We see some scrapping going on in the top side. Morgan's half HP. Lucid is coming with no ult. He could chain this. Look at Aiming's mana. This is playable for Morgan.
Yep, see whether he can actually find the angle here. Can he press R? That's the question, as Winter's Bite says probably not, although Beryl is in trouble. Calculated. Aiming, gets that turret stacked up, and even Lucid having a taste of Morgan sitting pretty.
And to not hit Lucid was huge.
야, 잘 받았지?
Oh, it's just easy for the Lord. It's
그래도
easy.
돼. 6층 볼 거잖아.
As all right, Polo's coming down. Showmaker, this could be a rough one as he's just running away from the turret, and he's fine. The turret maybe not as fine as Beryl is moving over. They're sweeping out the vision. Bro, they have had such a monopoly on these objectives so far this game, so that will be the feat of strength going over their way. Closer
This is feats of
will
strength.
just take the feats of strength, exactly right. He will be able to utilize the ultimate for this one. Bro, 4 members towards this Rift Herald.
Both top laners do have TP.
Yeah.
It's like Morgan's pulling the trigger first. Shiwu just isn't.
He is not. True Shot Barrage comes in. That is success on that front, but it looks like this outer turret in mid is also going to go over. Humbug could be in trouble as Beryl's diving forward. Finds some DK. It's a bit of milling about. Outside of this, where Showmaker is dashing on top and Humbug's dead, the chains connect. Beryl, they're going to start it.
That's true.
As Morgan is fighting Xiu.
Okay.
And winning for now, but the Dragon is just going to go down. Aiming takes a combo from Closer, and that's
this is on me. I sold this game as... Oh, wait.
Oh, in he goes. There's the Cyclone angle. Another knock-up as they get onto Hype in the backline, but he survives for so long. Xiu turns up, and they do manage to take him down. It's a double kill, as finally the Camille does something in this Game 3. And the rest of Bro have to scatter. The Otacon gonna be taken down. And D+, wow, they were lying dormant for so long. And finally, the bear after hibernation wakes up. And as we almost have all of these ults back up and available once again, as Showmaker loves the situation as well as Closer throws down the ulti. They're trying to get them out of here, but Closer is just gonna die for his trouble. Lucid takes a vacation. He's gonna head back to base. And DK still fighting. Humbug now just going to get the kick out onto Shiu, who says, all right, well, I'll go home. And
true. And she's just frozen.
Yeah. And there's the release date situation. It's Polu! Yes. He's going for it. Okay, the rest of Pro are making their way over. Lucid with the Cyclone is trying to do something here as Hextech Ultimatum will push them around the fight. Lucid staying alive for so long, but Humbug is able to take him down in the end, and Beryl is lying on the floor as well. Only 3 members left as Aiming will finally turn up. Public execution onto the Camille. And Aiming, you can possibly just kill all of them as Showmaker gets into the back line. Dagon's losing his mind, but it's still a pretty good trade. We are hurting.
Just keep running.
Keep running. Hurting.
You have 3 Cloud Dragons. Just keep walking.
All right, there's the flash Magnus Storm as Lucid's the target. The ulti goes down, but the Cyclone's there. Closer has to flash to get out of the way, and he's so incredibly low. And that's Lucid's clone. Shiu's going to find Closer and then lose him, but does have Hextech Ultimatum. And even though this is what Pro were looking for, it is not working for them whatsoever. Lucid goes in, then he's out again. It's the bait and switch, the smoke and mirrors, and the bullet time is not Hype's best time. Showmaker is just, I don't care about this game at all. He's just going to try and win as hook shot goes nowhere, but does it even really matter? The answer is yes, says Morgan, as Beryl getting taken down so low. The kick out by Aiming, but it just takes him to safety. And now Morgan with all the dashes. Beryl with no fear at all when he probably should have some. And now Lucid flashing forward, looking for Hype, but Hype is just killing everyone.
He's just ending the game.
He's just kind of trying to win the game. Yeah, exactly right. Showmaker is doing the best he can. Oh my god! Aiming does it. He takes down the 80 carry, but that is one Nexus turret. He wants to have a higher health bar than that. As now Hype's in trouble. Hextech Ultimatum. Oh no, he's in the blender, and he is not coming out.
Oh, Aiming?
Aiming does get picked up as well. So no more 80 carries in this battle. It's all about Shiu and Showmaker for the damage on DK's side. Morgan as well. Can he survive? He's got so much healing. Closer is in so much trouble though, and he's relied upon so much to get all the work done for the bros. And the hookshot will stun up Morgan. The Lord surviving for so long. Shiu almost dead. And Polu an afterthought, but he'll go down. The flash forward, and there it is. The surprise Teemo is sarcasm here for Showmaker. Game 1 was a rough one, and there is a backdoor bonus, so this turret takes a fair bit, but finally the minion wave turns up, and DK, they will remain undefeated here in the LCK Cup. Like, what? There's a guy down there. Now we're gonna have a listen as D+, yeah, they find Hype. And Bro managed to get the exchange. Like, Humbug played that so clean. Finds the kick flash onto Aiming, executes the Ezreal, difficult target to lock down. But the ensuing fight, DK were able to make work as Beryl went down to like 100 health and still managed to get out.
And he's still going forwards.
Oh yeah. The man has no regard for his own life.
Yep.
And Shiu, look at that, hands off keyboard. He's like, man, that was close. Showmaker says hello. Oh my goodness. This is the scariest version of Showmaker, the one we have this season.
Truly, truly, truly. And you know, they managed to do it. They managed to go undefeated.
Yeah.
The team to do it undefeated, huge achievement, and I think it's representative of their play. It has been fun. It's been good vibes. It's been Showmaker having a great time. But the play has really been top class a lot of the time. You know, big game 1, but most of the time.
And the picks have been insanity. Like, Showmaker has won on Set, Zillion, Zoe, Tryndamere. So many different things.
I think
this guy's like really living the fearless dream.
I think maybe that's where Broker struggled a bit. I feel like the MF wasn't really working that well in this game, just with the threats that D+ had. But I feel like we've already seen D+ be our best team in best of 3 fearless.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POM interview translation, joined by Shiu on the side of D+ Kia. Wow, what a support from the fans. And you get to finish the group battle with an undefeated 5-0 score. This is your first POM. How do you feel? No, I haven't been getting any POM. And I really wanted to make sure that I get one today. So being able to get POM makes me very happy. But I also feel like I didn't perform as well as to deserve the POM, so I want to make sure to do even better next time.
맞아요.
You must have been
좀
so
아쉽긴
disappointed for not getting POM. Yeah, I was a little disappointed.
같은데요.
네.
OK저축은행 브리온의 저력이 오늘 드러나기도 했지만
Yeah, today, OK Savings Bank Brillon showed their potential, but with a reverse sweep, you avenged yourself for the Kespa Cup. How satisfying was that?
굉장히 분했었는데 이번에
Yeah, I was
꼭
so
복수하겠다고
upset after that
마음가짐하고
Kespa
왔기
Cup,
때문에
and I've always made myself
복수에 성공해서
and reminded
기분이 좋은 것
myself that we would
네,
have to get a
축하드립니다.
revenge.
오늘
So I'm so happy that we're able to achieve that today.
굉장한 탑 운영을
And with
보여주셨습니다.
your
사이드
Camille
운영,
in
신인임에도
game
불구하고
3,
노련하게 할 수 있는 비법은
you
뭐라고
really showed
생각하시나요?
how good at the macro management you are. So how do you manage to
운영을 하려면
sort
본대
of play
쪽에서
out those side lanes really well?
잘하는 선수들이 있어야 가능한다 생각하기 때문에
Honestly,
팀원들 덕분에
for you to be
그럴 수 있는
successful
것
at
같습니다.
pushing side lanes, I think you just really need to have a good team and plus a good AD carry. So I think that's what really allowed me to be successful today.
요즘에 라인 스왑이 계속해서 나오면서 이제 탑의 인권에 대한 이야기들이
So with
많습니다.
all the
3대1,
lane
4대1,
swaps,
뭐 너무 힘들다, 탑은 재미가 없다 이런 이야기들이 많은데
you know,
여기에
we
대해서
hear
시우 선수
that
어떻게
top lane is
생각하시는지
not fun, that
궁금하더라고요.
you get dove all the time, you have to do a 3v1 or 4v1. So what are your thoughts on this?
네.
You know, yeah, all the patches that actually have come out do lead to these sort of results with all the top dives.
탑에 앞쪽에서도 편하게 픽하고 딜러체 많이 할 수 있었으면 좋겠습니다.
And I really hope that in the future they're able to adjust the game so that I can start playing some top champions that deal a lot of damage and actually have influence in the game.
여태까지 다양한 카드들 많이 보여주셨잖아요. 앞으로 더 다양한
And yeah, you guys have been able to show a lot of unique picks. So with the playoffs being a best of 5 format, can we expect even more unique picks and diverse
지금 혹시
comps?
아직 쓰지 않았지만 좀 숨겨둔 카드
Yeah, I think so. It's all due to the fearless draft.
한두 개 정도는 더 있는 것 같아요.
Yeah, I feel like I do have some maybe 1 to 2 more cards up my sleeve that I haven't been able to show yet.
여기서
Okay, in preparation for the playoffs, can we hear a shoe?
하면 돼요.
네.
Okay, can I go ahead now? Fans are shouting, "You can do it!"
와, 팬분들이 같이 해주셨습니다. 더 힘을 받으셨을 것 같은데요. 네, 디플러스
All the fans joined in to give him moral support.
너무너무 축하드립니다, 시우 선수.
감사합니다.
Congratulations again, and that's the end of the interview with Shiu. And back to the space.
인터뷰
Thank
나눠봤습니다.
you.
이어서 분석